Then sometimes he says stuff when y'all are on, and I'm going,
Yeah.
why?
Man, say.
He's one of those people don't mind debating.
Uh-oh.
What episode we on, man?
46.
46. Yeah.
Damn. We have arrived. You hear me? Let go. The Bully Spin Podcast.
We got the queen in the building.
Hey.
Dog on the beat, bully on. I'm a bully spitter, literally. My passenger seat got a bully on. Got a top dollar bitch. She
30. And she rich.
If you ain't top off, you a bitch. We bout our ends, cut ends, split. I really cut ends when they split. Barbie in the act to keep a clip. Lambo, this is not a rental. I got hella bitches, need a kennel. I got hella bitches trying to breathe. Big dog, nigga, need a leash. Doggy style, I'm a dog out. Single, never been in a dog house.
Hey.
I'm a big dog, pet me gently. We'll fry your dog, he Frenchy. Got your bitch a heat, I'm a stud. Your little bitch is weak, look like pugs.
Spin and leave.
Air out your bud. Golden retriever, no air bud. Pockets look like Big X, but these clippers don't leave no plug.
Hey.
Shout out to Big X the plug.
Man, shout out to him. You feel me? Shout out to the top offs, man. Shout out to top off cuts, man. Shout out to my guys over at the shop, man. If you definitely need a cut, man, make sure you tap in with my boys, man. They definitely giving people premium cuts. If you can't tell for yourself, you hear me? Definitely get in the shop. Let's get into it, man. The Bully Spitting Podcast, man. Episode 46, man. We're here with Southern Queen. You know what I'm saying? One of the best weapons in the world. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go on and get into it, man. Y'all tap in. Mr. A177, Mr. Big Pressure, one of the carries on the Bully Spitting Podcast. Let go.
It's your boy Allen with Exquisite Bullies. Let's get spicy.
Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Howie Wowie just threw it up there. You know what I mean? It's spicy, and I'm like, I ain't ready yet.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. Just talking to the mic, you know what I'm saying? And we going to kind of, this was the camera you should watch. You feel me?
The one in the middle?
Nah, just look forward. You know what I'm saying? And you good. You locked in. Yeah. Either camera there, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of watch either one of them. Yeah, there you go. You locked in. So I'm going to turn this down real quick because, you know what I'm saying? There we go.
Can I get someone in the comments let us know if the video's good? It's not showing up on my end.
Yeah,
Is the video good? In the comments, can you tell us if the video is good?
Yeah, the video's not good. Yeah.
It's just showing the logo.
Yeah, just the logo.
I see it on my phone.
Let me see. Oh, there you go.
All
right, we active, man. Let's get to it. Oh, yeah, we solid. So, yeah, man, let's go, man. We got Southern Queen in the building, man. Hey, let the comments be the comments. Y'all open her with open arms. If there's any questions that you may want to ask at this time, you definitely can do so. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, I want Southern Queen to kind of introduce herself. I done did a lot of business with her. She done whelped a lot of my dogs. And probably since 2020, 2019 for sure. Yeah, so
I'm going into my 4th year.
Yeah, so if you can kind of just introduce yourself, let people know who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you do, how you do it, when you started, how you started, why you started, you know what I'm saying, and we kind of go from there.
Well, y'all know me by Southern Queen. My name is Jocelyn. I whelp about 35 litters a year plus. That's not counting singletons and emergencies.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We're going to go ahead and get it from the jump.
Yeah.
I'm going to get myself before anybody else can get me, right?
Right.
I got a large body count.
Yeah.
I got a big body count, y'all.
Big body count.
We're going to talk about body counts.
Yeah. Big body counts, man.
If you whelp as many, you can drop all the litters you want.
Yeah.
And you can whelp them yourself.
Yeah.
You ain't seen as much as me.
Nah,
Yeah,
never.
for sure.
Okay.
Never. I can't even put it on.
We got new whelpers popping up, new breeders coming into the game, and it's like a flood. Used to, you had to search for a breeder.
Mm-hmm.
You had to search.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom wanted a certain dog, and it probably took me 6 months to find a legit German Rottweiler dealer.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Now everybody breeds.
Okay, now I can run up and down my street with my dog, and I can hear everybody else's dogs. We all dog breeders.
Yeah.
But what's going to set you apart is quality.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I can tell your quality in my whelping room.
Yeah.
Okay? So I got a big body count. Everybody likes to talk about it, and I got pictures of it. But you know what? I got a high rate of big name studs and females producing crazy litters as well.
Yeah. Definitely do.
You also take on a lot of save me litters, I would say.
I take on a lot of hopes and dreams.
I don't know the right word for them, but
When they were, I call them hopes and dreams.
Yeah, hopes and dreams.
I whelp for one person randomly when he is happy with me or when he's not. But the craziest breedings he throws that he knows maybe this is a repeat and first one didn't go right. They don't tell me it's a repeat.
Yeah.
They bring him to me and they're like, I hope it's not.
So they don't even tell you like the track record.
I hope it's not. And then I have breeders that have done hands on themselves in the past, and I show them, put it down, queen. Don't even, like, they already know.
Say, hey, man, when you call me, she say, I say, if it's something wrong, don't even tell me because I'm going to tell you to put it down. I ain't even going to blink.
And when we have issues, I do my video like I do for my records.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I tell Tony, I know you don't like to see this stuff, but the video's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm honest with everybody. I think people just don't know what they're stepping into. Maybe if you're a first-time breeder, you should go breed some golden retrievers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say this, man. I think it's a lot of rooks in the game when it comes to breeding dogs. Like if somebody sold them a dream and say, yeah, bro, you can make this, you can make that, you could do this, you could do that, and you definitely can. Not saying that you can't, but what come with this game does come to, you know what I'm saying, shit, certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like in this game, you see a lot of hydrocephalus puppies. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of, you know what I'm saying, deformities when it comes to some puppies at early ages. So when you dealing with some of these type of things, if you've been breeding for a long time, you're gonna run into it in some form or fashion. Every breeding is not gonna be fucking, you know, periwinkles and goddamn sunshine. So what I think that's what when you buying these dogs and you coming into this market, you need to understand that you're buying into. Understand you may take a chance where you may have a puppy that comes with a situation or is dealing with something that you may not be able to respond to, or may not have no fucking idea what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or the shit just may be just all fucked up from the jump. You know what I'm saying? See, you know, you may lose a puppy every fucking week. You hear me? So those situations happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just part of the game. But I think some people they've been sold so much of a dream that they don't understand it. I know when we go into breeding, there's a chance that something may happen. If you get a season where shit, you know what I'm saying, you on fire, shit, you know, count your blessings, cause that next season may not be on fire. You feel me? So
you could have a good run. You could have a great run with one great female.
Yeah.
And then just sprinkling that little wrong.
Shit.
You're like,
man,
how is this?
How is this possible? And it just take one. It don't take a lot, P. It don't take a lot.
People don't, just like a baby. People don't realize, you know, how crucial, you know, those first 2 weeks are. How fragile that puppy is.
Yeah.
Anything can happen to that puppy, and that puppy can die in those first 2 weeks.
Anything.
Mm-hmm. Like just like, you know, when you have a baby, you know, you don't bring the baby outside for a certain amount of time, and it's the same thing with the pups. You know, you got some people who, you know, they have other dogs with sicknesses or illnesses, and they going around this dog and that dog, and they coming back home and not taking the proper care to clean themselves off. It's happened to me before. I've lost a litter from going to a show and coming back and bringing some type of respiratory infection on the clothes or on my hands, and then I'm talking about a perfectly fine litter, 2 weeks old, and then they start dropping like flies. You know, I think upper respiratory infection because I didn't take the proper care of taking those clothes off as soon as I got in the house, taking them to the washer, taking them shoes off. Them shoes coming from these shows, those shoes are crucial.
Yeah.
Take them off. Don't put them in your house.
Yeah. You might as well strip naked at the front door. You might as well just go on and just.
You know, Alan, you remember when I took his first litters, y'all all came to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, those 2 litters popped up on my iPhone this morning.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I reminisce.
Oh, look at Mocha and Dose, our first good run.
Yeah.
You know, that was our first one.
Hey, man, I feel like, you know, you had them Hall of Fame moments, you know what I'm saying, them make or break litters for yourself. And that, when I did that breeding, the Mocha back to Mohegan and Dose back to Mohegan, that was one of those, you know what I'm saying, one of those like very monumental breedings for me in a sense. And even though it may not been the best breedings for some people or for me or whatever, but that was one of the most monumental ones for me because that was the one that was like, yeah, man, this how I would want my shit to be. If I could do my breedings like this every time, all my puppies come out healthy, sell, you know what I'm saying, I can just repeat the process.
He was there every weekend.
Every weekend.
I
Every
remember.
weekend.
Every weekend.
remember.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Pulling
like,
up.
hey, you want to ride with me?
Yeah, for sure. I was
It's a trip.
jumping in the charge. You hear me? Let's go. Let's get to it. So, but as time went though, man, we built a relationship, man. It was just, we was locked in and just, we never fell off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want, bro. But I think Alan talked more from the sun for like respiratory and just,
The
pathogen.
first show I ever took Cole to, Jade was pregnant at home. She was already pushing 50 days.
Yeah.
And I came back, and about 6 days later, I noticed Cole's a mama's boy.
Yeah.
I mean, when y'all see him, he's Cole. He
Mhm.
would not respond to me. He wouldn't look up at me. He couldn't hear me.
That's
I
crazy.
rushed him to the vet. $3,000 later, he got Jade sick.
That got,
Lost my whole litter. And this was my first litter.
man.
Lost the whole litter. He had canine influenza. He passed it all around my house silently.
Damn.
And then after your litter, when they got sick,
Mhm.
that's when I cut people off. You can't come in my house. You can't come in my whelping room. You
Yeah.
can come in the entryway and grab your dog, but we ain't doing this.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of money in that room at any given time
Yeah.
as far as dogs. Not to mention now Queens and the Frenchies. I got 6,
Yeah.
7 Frenchies now.
Yeah, got of your own.
Okay.
And those are mine. I'm breeding one tomorrow. Got one pregnant. Got 3 coming in this month.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Queen.
I'll be paying myself to whelp. You hear me?
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I'm on here not just representing myself today. I'm representing my partner Katrina
Mhm.
with Big T Frenchies.
Yeah.
She's about 10 hours south of us.
Yeah.
We got Cones together. I got my girl Billy Joe, the other whelper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here representing her. We're breeding together.
Shout out to y'all.
Man, shout out
We're
to
3
her.
women that we really fold in together. We do work well together. No hate, no shady woman shit that
Yeah.
usually goes on.
Nah, for
Like
sure.
these are my people.
Yeah. What would you say would be what is the craziest thing being a whelper that you have seen?
I would say the 2 craziest things would
Yeah.
be CHV and bad milk.
Like,
What it can
when-
do to a
so-
litter like this.
Now,
yeah. What was
A
your
lot
like,
of experienced breeders don't know what CHV is. If you can explain that, and if you can explain kind of some signs of recognizing CHV.
CHV is canine herpes virus.
Mhm.
Canine herpes virus is spread predominantly through the males
Yeah,
because we let these males lick on our females
Mhm.
and all this stuff. CHV, say you got your yard and you don't got no breedings, no girls are in heat, they're just frolicking around.
Mhm.
And one of them catches CHV at a show, comes home. We're going to get a lot of criticism on this. You want that dog to go lick every dog you have, especially your females. You want her to get CHV when she's not in her mating season
Yeah, because if she get it,
because she can run through the 4 weeks.
Mhm.
And then she has antibodies.
and they can flush it out.
And no, it's just like if you and me get
Just have
COVID
it,
and we
yeah.
have
Yeah. Oh,
antibodies.
yeah.
So it fights off COVID for so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, CHV antibodies fight off the live virus of CHV.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take her around another dog that's infected, live virus CHV, and he licks her, she's gonna be able to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the UK, there's a vaccination for this.
Mhm.
FDA has not approved that vaccine here.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta find our best way around this.
Yeah.
It's gonna spread.
Yeah.
They're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I bet you every dog in my house has had it
Yeah.
off me and litters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
If we breeding, I want the semen. Let him lick her. Like I'm not fearful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when your female is 3 weeks before pregnancy and contracts the virus, or 3 weeks after, or 3 weeks after being bred, and your litter is born with the CHV virus, it's going to die.
It ain't no.
I'm going to tell you the miracle is to get one to make it.
Yeah.
We've tried antibiotics. We've tried everything to fight.
Yeah.
And you can go back and forth. We have antivirals. I keep antivirals at my house. Y'all seen the pictures. You've been in my house.
Mhm.
Med supply is not limited in my house.
Yeah.
I got it all.
Yeah.
Ryan's hitting brucellosis. If your dog has brucellosis, I'm believing it should not be bred. I've never
Yeah.
dealt with that,
Nah.
but I'm thinking if it tests positive, you really should never. It stays with them,
Yeah, that's the.
and your litters will die when they're
Mhm.
born, and
Yeah.
you
that-
will have deformed
Yeah, that's-
issues.
Yeah, that's a real deal. That's a killer.
Are there
Um,
any visual signs of CHV?
Your dog can have it,
Yeah.
and live right in our adult dogs, it doesn't phase
Mhm.
them. It's not like us. A human gets sores from herpes or mouth or whatever. They don't get
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
It's just the only way to see is to test for it.
Yeah, so like when homies out there stacking all their dogs on the table and they just doing the whole licking and sweating and frolicking and shit, that's really you're really gambling.
Yeah.
Kind of
Damn near gambling.
Breeding is a gamble,
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure.
especially when y'all want to go to these big shows. How many times have you seen me take a dog to the show?
None.
I took Tequila
Yeah.
because I could carry her.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've taken
But
her
that-
Miney
that-
once or
that's-
twice.
But that's why booths are so important. I think people
Where you
why-
can control your own
you can
environment.
control your own
Yeah.
setting. And when you get onto these tables and at first, see, when you first come into the game, you be like, man, why don't they let everybody stack with him? Why this guy act a certain way with his dog? Why he feel like he can't do this and we can't do that? And then this is a reason why, because you don't want your dog to be in the midst of everybody.
Yeah.
You
You
want your
don't know
dog.
the care
Yeah,
of the
you
next
really-
man's dog.
Nah, not at
Yeah.
all. You want your dog on display. You want your dog to be, to be seen and not touched almost. You know what I'm saying? If you want to touch them, you damn near want them to wash their hands and touch your dog then. But, your dog is really on display. It's really not to be, frolic. And I seen that, and this is a crazy thing. As I start doing more homework on dog shows outside of bullies, dogs stay in the kennels until it's time to show. They don't bring their dogs out. Only time they really bring the dog out if it's just being shown or being
yeah.
displayed. You know what I'm
I
saying?
went to go see the Woo because you
Yeah.
know I got a bond with the Woo. I
Nah,
love the
for
Woo.
sure,
The
for
Woo
sure, for
is
sure.
my baby,
Yeah.
and he had him locked up. But I know why he had him locked up in front of a fan.
Mhm.
So I went.
Yeah.
I greeted Woo, and I went about my business.
Yeah.
Don't be grabbing on people's dogs if they don't want you to. Like,
Yeah.
maybe
like-
you got cooties. Like,
Yeah.
stay over there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
done pet every dog down the line.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's
Another thing that I would say that people don't well, first let me ask you this. From your experience, kind of just projecting the amount of litters you've had and you've seen, projecting that to the percentage of dogs with CHV, what percentage of these bullies from
I've had 4 litters that were
Bulldogs.
CHV.
Okay.
4.
But luckily, those litters were the only one I had at the time.
Yeah. So what percentage of dogs would you say out here, just all the dogs within our community, what percentage would you say
Probably already
you would
carries
estimate
the
has
antibodies and stuff.
CHV? Yeah.
Man, it's got to be well over 60% of our dogs.
Damn. That's rough.
60%?
Because there's a very limited amount of breeders
Uh-huh.
that literally take their stud and they have a diaper.
Yeah.
They all licking on each other. I've been
Yeah.
to these repo spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bred my female.
Yeah, think about it though, for real. You go to repo, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get your boy ready. Shit,
Let
you
the dog
got
sniff the dog.
Hey, it's cause like I had a situation one time, you know what I'm saying? My boy just really wasn't trying to hump. You know what I'm saying? Got to bring a female in there. She going there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where, you have to, sometimes, cause you trying to get that pack out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what they, because you ain't over there saying, hey, man, does your dog, you know, do you got all his shots? You in there trying to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? You ain't asking none of these questions. So I can definitely see that being the case sometimes. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Shout out to Pixie Nurse 98. She says, what makes you test for CHV?
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have to test for it. That's your job as the owner of that female. If you feel there's something you need to check before those babies come to me, that female's y'all's responsibility.
For sure.
Okay? So I can suggest, I tell him, deworm them when to deworm them. Don't put them on puppy. I don't care what anybody tells y'all. I don't feed my dogs puppy food while they're pregnant. I don't. My female needs to get everything she's been getting that has her so healthy.
Yeah.
So, testing, you can do a titer test.
Tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do the titer test on their female to see if they carry CHV or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like my partner, before she'll take a female in the house to breed with Payday,
Yeah.
they have to be titer tested.
Oh, damn.
I don't have a stud, but if I get a stud like Payday, I promise you, all y'all's females will be titer tested before they come to my house. If I have a working stud, for sure.
Damn.
Because I don't want my male spreading that. I'm not going to allow him to lick on your female. We're going to come up with some other things.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that shit crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to get it from them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then he comes and licks on his puppies at my house, and then boom, now they're sick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So your puppies are born with no immune system. So,
Have people brought in your past brought sick dogs to you that they like when they pull up to you so you set the deposit on the breeding, or somebody brought a dog to you that you was whelping and the dog was already sick, like it's an adult dog, like the mom just wasn't malnutrition.
I see some moms that they got some skin issues.
Yeah.
So when they're first getting down with the whelp, I pull out my CBD topicals, I pull out my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If your dog is in a little bad shape when it gets to me, the only bad shape you're going to take it home is she's probably a little underweight from whelping these puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything else is fixed because I can't stand seeing it.
Yeah.
Like my dogs, they don't have scars, scratches, sores, missing hair, patches.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to let a mom sit
upstairs
upstairs
and-
suffering
Missing hair patches.
like that.
And, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
That's no fun.
I've been fortunate to not really have to deal with that a lot. I maybe had one dog in my breeding career that had skin issues, but I see it all the time, like the missing patches of hair and just kind of some. And then also some of these dogs, whelping kind of takes them through there.
Oh, whelping kicks their butt.
Yeah, some of these dogs, the whelping kind of destroys them.
But that's all depending on how you care for your female up to that point as well.
true.
Tequila fed 17 puppies
Yeah, she fell
in
sick.
6 weeks. My Frenchie, she's already sprung back. I'm going to breed her again next month.
Yeah.
She fed his bullies.
Yeah, she did.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
And
You said
she,
17
and
puppies.
she would still go in there looking for his bullies. She would bounce from one box to the other, laying down, feeding, and washing and cleaning. And my little Frenchie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely something different for sure.
That's crazy.
But I had a litter of 6 on my own off hostage and lost 5 out of 6
Mm-hmm.
to hydro.
Can
So-
you
Let's talk about that now. Hydrocephalus.
let's talk about
'Cause that's a topic. That's a topic that that I see a lot, and I see experienced breeders post hydrocephalus pups, and I'm just like, do they not know that that's a hydro?
They be
they-
lost. They be
You know,
lost
some
in the
some
sauce.
hydros you can just clearly see. You know, I wouldn't say all of them you can see. The worst, the ones that are in the most, you know, the ones that are not in the, what's the word I'm looking for? The ones that are not, there's levels to it basically. The ones that are in the worst, you know, the more severe conditions you can see.
Yeah.
You can clearly see. And I've seen experienced breeders clearly post those pups like proudly, like look at this dog. It's
Shit. Yeah, this
look at
whole
this
hard.
dog.
You see the
6 months, the size of my pinky finger,
Small
with a head
dog.
the size of a Tahoe.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know why people don't see this. Even mild hydro, the head looks funky.
Yeah.
It may not be the big blown up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
brain, but you can see it right in the middle. It kind of looks like it's curved, but it's kind of squared off.
Yeah.
That was an open fawn. Now that it's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they act like we can't see that. I can see you stacking it on the table.
Yeah.
I can see that. But I quit telling people. Why? Because they get all in their feelings about it.
Hey, in question, and can you relate to people that this is not just an exotic breed? This happens in Frenchies. This happened in Bulldogs. This happened.
I just lost
Yeah.
5
Chihuahuas.
Frenchies.
Lot of different
this happened
breeds
across the
have
board because a lot of
hydros,
people that are coming here like, oh, them exotics, all they do is have hydros. Nah, you know, you gotta in these comments and as people breed dogs, they gotta know that this happens across breeds. You know what I'm saying? It's just not
I
one.
think it's the most common in Chihuahuas, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with the Chihuahua, the
Yeah.
applehead Chihuahua, they can live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bullies.
But y'all's bullies, people's bullies, what do I say, Tony? In 2 weeks,
It's gone.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm watching. We'll watch it.
Yeah. We'll see what it does.
By week 4,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't growing. We ain't growing. The whole litter's
Man,
double the
it's
size.
been plenty of
Yeah.
times I called her and I've been like, hey, or just tapped in, we'll just see how she was doing. And she like, man, the litter, you know, you have a litter there that just don't progress. And like people understand, it's good to try to promote these super small, tiny dogs and all that, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I prefer a healthy, strong, well put together bull every time. Like, cause that's way easier to promote versus a dog that's super exotic or overdone, that been bred to an overdone dog and trying to produce overdone dogs, and that's just like a train wreck ready to happen. Like, you gotta have balance in your yard and have quality studs, because you can almost be sold off of what a dog may look like, but he may not be producing the quality of quality bulls. You know what I'm saying? Like when he drop litters or they drop litters, that is the productions that's being put out really matching the quality or the amount of litters. So if you dog do 20 litters and only 3 of the litters are successful litters, is that dog really a prominent stud? You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to kind of ask these questions, tap in with these whelpers. You know what I'm saying? My whelper person, she comes to me and tell me, say, "Hey T, how you looked into the studs that you didn't reached out to?" You know, so once I tell her who I'm locking in with, she locks in with me and tell me what I should be looking for. So if your whelpers are not doing that, man, you really need to replace them, because you know your whelper is just like you. You know, she's really you. She's just not you. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's doing the work that you would do if you had the time to do it. Because that's what my whelper do. Shout out to Queen. She's really the third. She's really the ace of my team, because if it wouldn't be for her, I wouldn't have no puppies. You know what I'm saying? Because she do all the work for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I say that
I love your dogs though. You love your dogs like I love my dogs. It's a different it's a different vibe with your females.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, this last time I didn't take the females. We were
Yeah.
whelping downstairs. There was reasons I didn't. But 9 times out of 10, I have Tony's females.
Yeah.
And they leave looking good
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're healthy when they get to me.
Yeah, they loaded, you hear me? 10 pounds over, you hear me? I'm saying they get through that shit. They ain't lost a beat, you hear me?
They say, have you ever, in the comments, have you ever experienced a flat-chested puppy?
Yes. And when you first notice that one puppy is not standing up around 2.5 to 3 weeks old at all, you want to throw a bunch of blankets. You want to go get that rug, that little scruffy rug like you put in front of your shower at the dollar store. Throw those rugs in the whelping box. It's going to give those puppies grip to get on those back legs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you've let it go on too long and you did that 6-week mark and you got a flat chest, spread leg puppy, you're going to have to start looking at some techniques to tie those legs together and get that puppy's butt up off the ground.
Yeah.
Would you say that flat-chested puppies is probably 100%?
Avoidable?
Yeah.
100%.
Exactly.
I've never had a flat-chested puppy.
But I've seen sometimes, even when people feed their pups and they just feed them on their chest, they don't know to turn the puppy to the side, or
I do that.
or at least halfway to the side.
I do that if I don't see them moving themselves, but most of the time they're too busy trying to give each other conjunctivitis and all that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with you. But I will, sometimes when they're too fat and lazy, I do just kind of go and
Yeah.
turn them on their side.
Yeah.
But I keep a lot of blankets. They have to crawl around.
Yeah, that whelping box, where they stay, it needs traction. People don't like. I don't know. Like it's just that there's a lot of things in this game that we don't really talk about. God dang, Stevie
Man,
head big on
boy,
that screen.
Stevie
boy.
head
God
big
damn.
in the big.
God
Say, my
Big
boy.
head.
Big wide 8-ball head ass nigga.
Hey, happy birthday to that boy
Happy
Stevie Dre, man.
birthday
It's
to
that
that
boy
man,
birthday
you-
today.
Say, they blew my boy head to a
Hey, you remember in the old 2K we could put that big head code in back in the day?
Say, man. Hey, the reason why I was taking sit over there because we tried to give all 4 people one camera, and that was the camera that we was trying to get you.
Oh,
The big head camera.
yeah.
I think he may just got to zoom it out a little bit.
Say, man, say Spider Man, come get Brody right.
They say not too much, Tony.
Not too much. Hey, hold on. No, these comments ain't coming from me.
Oh man, but yeah, man. Flat chest is 100%.
It's okay.
It's
Oh, yeah.
100% avoidable, right?
Nah, for
Now
sure.
let's get into that. Let's stay on that right quick,
Yeah,
cause you can have flat chest,
Yeah.
legs are spread, chest is flat.
Uh-huh.
You can have inverted chest, which is genetic.
Yeah.
Oftentimes is mistaken for flat chest, even by vets.
Yeah.
What's inverted chest?
An inverted chest, I've had one. I had one off my Hermione litter to K2.
Uh-huh.
Hermione's an F1. She pulled in that bulldog a little strong on that one. And I had an inverted chest. It's where the chest continues to cave in and continues to cave in until it's crushing the organs.
Oh wow. I ain't
And
never
so
seen
at
that.
2 weeks old, I went to Doc Mills.
Yeah.
And he's the one that was like, have you ever heard of?
Inverted.
I was like, doesn't sound good. He went, it's not going to survive. Put it down. Just put it down.
And Dr. Mills gonna give you the real.
Oh, well, he was real until he tried to say my Frenchie's hydro, which she's not, y'all. I had her scanned, tested.
My bad.
So I will be taking Polly Puckett to Mr. Mills next week for her shots and kind of letting him know you were wrong, bud.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Well, hey man, I know, this is, we on I get it. It ain't too many times we get to have a birthday on here, man, on the Bully Spitting Podcast.
Yeah,
man.
we for sure
And
finna.
so,
Yeah, man.
So man, if y'all in the comments, man, can give my boy Stevie Dre, man, the man himself, man, birthday wishes, man. She can throw birthday donos towards him, you feel me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Send blessings towards his way, man. You don't know how old he turning, but shit, he just got a little wiser, you know what I'm saying? Not too much older, you feel me? So, blessings to my boy. Happy birthday, man. Can't wait to see what we do for the weekend. And shit, you know the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
So quick question, Spider. Can we drink on YouTube?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person because I'm always gonna say yes.
All right, well,
They're drinking cup of
well, look.
Hey, we gonna take a
Let's
shot.
do everybody. Let's take about 30
Hey,
seconds, man. If you in the comments, man, pour up a shot. We're gonna take a shot for Stevie Dre birthday, man.
Yeah,
we
and
gonna,
Stevie, you better make this a cut on the Instagram.
we ain't gonna
channel.
tell you what we drinking because
That's-
they didn't pay us for this.
Yeah, Queen.
But
you ain't gotta take
we're
one.
gonna-
You know what I'm saying?
we're gonna
But
take a
we
shot
gonna take one.
for
Yeah.
Stevie Dre.
Shots for my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
if you
sir,
in the
man.
comments, get your bottle out. You know what I'm saying?
Get your. And matter of fact, tag the Bully Spin Podcast on Instagram if you take the shot.
If you take the shot, tag us. You hear me?
Got ice over here if y'all need it. Hey, just to let y'all know, I'm at the age where I don't say my age no more, man. I done got old, man.
Yeah,
I just look like this. I don't know where them grades at, bruh.
and they
I
not
see
coming.
all my class, man. I be like, boy, y'all going through it, boy.
Shout out to Southern Queen. Wait, Southern Queen right here. Shout out to Southern Queen right here. She donating from in the building.
Don't know.
$99.99.
Don't know.
Miss Southern Queen herself, man. I had to be up here for this one, man. Southern Queen, she hold us
All
down.
right,
for
hey,
real.
Stevie, go your shot, my
You
boy.
want one, Spider?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
What's this?
That's a shot.
Oh, my partner Billy Joe just texted me, told me to tell Stevie Dre happy birthday from her.
Make sure she hit the page, Jimmy. Hit the YouTube channel. Tap in, guys. Yeah. You on the vibes? Yeah, man. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, man.
She-
Get your shots together,
your
YouTube,
shots
man. Tag
together.
us on Instagram.
Let's go, man. This time we taking out for Stevie, man. Finna drink up for my guy. You understand me? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to First Lady, $100 donation, man. We appreciate you. Happy
Hey, I'ma
birthday,
tell you
Stevie
what.
Dre.
Look, why it only let me put
I was about
99.99?
90 pounds light.
I don't know how she did that. I never seen $100. I always see the
Yeah,
99.99.
yeah, that's weird. I ain't never seen that one.
First Lady got the glitch.
Yeah, you got the glitch code, Jimmy. Anybody else, man, just doing dono for Stevie right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We're showing love to my guy, man, promoting the page, promoting
He got me
the
looking
world.
like I'm drinking a big old cup.
Right. She taking the whole bottle. You hear me? All right. Y'all ready,
All right,
man?
for sure, man. Y'all ready for this shot?
Hey,
Oh yeah.
happy birthday, Stevie. Do we want to sing it? Happy birthday
no.
to you. Happy
sing.
birthday to
I
you.
made it, mama.
Happy birthday, Stevie Dre. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
All right.
Man, what you mean, bro?
Happy birthday, Stevie Dre.
Hey man, I'm 36, man. It's crazy, bro. I ain't think I was gonna see it, man.
Shit,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
It's
but
a
I'm
blessing.
here. And you know, we gonna act our age, bro.
Yeah, real talk, man. Hey,
We gonna act
everything,
our age.
everything now, man, is blessings, my guy. You know, it's like somebody say they got something negative to say about what we do. Man, I bless you, my boy. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is, dog. Because moving forward, man, you know, we can only support positivity, man. You know, we gonna have, cause we got enough negative stuff inside the dog world with dogs dying, catching HVC and parvo and
What's your HBC?
all that shit. Man.
This is why he don't
CHV.
whelp his litters.
No, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, hey, I will my push for about since I see this the problem. When you stop doing something for so long, and then you gotta damn near jump back into it.
He bought everything.
Everything, bro.
He bought everything to whelp this litter.
Everything, bro.
He
I was
didn't
ready.
last 4 hours. He was like, Queen, I'm on my
on the
way.
first, look, on the first one, that hoe had to go because you know,
Dose a different
was,
kind of monster.
Yeah, Dose was, you know,
Yeah,
she was,
Dosea,
yeah, she,
man.
Oh, I've been bit by Dose.
yeah,
she-
Dose don't fuck with nobody.
But
Hey,
she,
is that the same dog that bit me on my Achilles?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she bit mine too. When
But
I was
Dosea
young.
intimidating too.
yeah,
She intimidating too because she.
But
she-
you know what you do
big-
with her?
big
You strap
boulder.
your paw to her neck like this,
Yeah,
where she can't jump forward,
Yeah.
and you say, "Play with me."
Yeah.
I
That's what
I got a picture. I've shown a couple of people that picture, and they're like, "He didn't get upset." I said, "No." He was like, "You do what you got to do, Queen."
yeah, because you gotta understand. Look, Dose was one of those dogs where, you know, you got. I'm the show me type. You feel me? And so, shout out to my bro that's retiring Dose for me. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a great job with her, man. I can't even lie to you. I don't know if she just turned the new leaf or what, but she living her life. She's on the couch and shit, man, just kicking it. But she's just a territorial dog. Like, you got to be introduced to her. Like, it ain't one of those dogs like, yeah, hey, everybody come in, we finna kick it. Hell no. Hell. Hey, you got to get welcomed, vetted, then come in, and then you got to move a certain way in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, it sounds like the same thing Hermione's going through.
Yeah.
They about right there.
Yeah, about the same age.
Hermione has to stay in my room 90% of the day because she tries to kill Cole. She has totally ripped him up.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah, that's
Cole
what I'm
hangs
glad
with
that
all
she-
the Frenchy girls and he's cool.
Yeah.
And Hermione's like behind the gate, like, but she's so happy, like in her own,
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
toys and
Yeah, like when they in their own little world and they doing their own thing, yeah, they definitely.
I ain't gonna lie, I still like a little bit of that in the dogs.
Yeah,
I
you
still,
want that though.
I
You,
still like a little
man,
bit of that.
that create great dogs.
Yeah, I still like a little
Like,
bit of that.
drive.
You can't.
Drive. That's
You're
what it's
not
called.
welcome back here, dog. Type
Yeah.
of dog.
if he saw what my
If
dog
it's not a
did,
show dog, you know?
like, she got me the last fight they got into because
Man,
they're my
you-
dogs, right? I reached around to grab her and I tried to pull Cole away from her.
yeah.
And I mean, her teeth went through my bones.
I want to say this too, man, about Dose.
Mm-mm.
yeah, she don't play that.
People would see Dose and probably would have said, "Nah, man, she probably could never produce you a dog." And this dog here, man, is probably every bit of 65 pounds.
I don't think people would ever say that, bro.
Yeah, I that's the vibe.
I think she bigger than what most people may like nowadays.
yeah, that's what
but
I'm saying. Like
She
like,
still.
yeah,
I think a lot of people would take Dose. She's still a
Yeah.
quality dog. Yeah.
yeah, nah, but
Above quality.
yeah, but just I know what people when I first purchased her, how they was like, she may do it, she may not, but she you know what I'm saying? And then when I seen what that dog could do
Mhm.
with a decent stud to a popular stud, and then to doing what she could do in house, seeing what she could do, man, that dog's a blessing. Like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tony.
yeah,
I thought the whole Dose being pet home was a bluff.
oh nah, she really pet home, bro.
I didn't know, bro. I'm sorry. That's that dog produce.
This
Yeah.
was her 4th litter. She
But-
had
That's
4
what I'm
litters.
saying, like I ain't know.
Oh yeah, bro. She got pet home, dog, just cause I knew like it was just time. You know, some just as great as like it's like I learned like see like you see a person like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson or NBA player like, you know, LeBron or whoever else, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing it, so she's been doing it so great for me every time, and I can count on her, you know, regardless, you know, but you gotta call it quits sometimes. You gotta let her you don't want the dog to go into one of those times where they just can't, you know what I'm saying, she'd be look like shit. You feel me? I want her to still live a good life. She did what she did for me, and now she finna go chill, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the part where people don't understand. Like you have to retire these dogs, man. Once they do what they do, man, the best thing you can start doing is looking for pet homes. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't always expect money to be allocated to once you put a dog sale. 'Cause sometimes it's a friendship, sometimes it's networking, sometimes it's just, hey man, I just need a partnership or just a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're gonna get out the deal, and sometimes shit it may work in your favor where, you know, you build a relationship that may change your life and his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of how that shit works.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Dose. You know what I'm saying?
Big
There you
shout
go.
out to Dose.
Hey,
shout out.
what did I miss? You know, when you taught it, you usually don't get the
The updates.
the updates, but
We kind of talked about hydrocephalus. We talked about
CHV.
CHV. We talked about just the intro into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Rookies getting sold the dream in a sense of not knowing what the dog game really entails.
mhm,
Just kind of speed. Yeah, that was pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Sounds like a lack of positive reinforcement training. Unfortunately, gotta put the work in, train them bulls, and
Some-
save lives,
some
and
dogs are
create
just-
ambassadors of the breed through dog training.
See, people always try to.
Just
People-
don't even.
people
just don't
always-
even.
Let me just say this.
Just let it be.
People always try to act like, you know, everything is a certain way, and there's no they put everything in a box. Like there's nothing that can go outside the box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like think about it like this. Like, you know, we all different people. We all have different personalities. In 2009, my temper may have been the hottest out of the group.
Oh yeah,
And-
you've been
and-
high-siding on everybody.
In
in the room.
2023, you know, it might be somebody else whose temper's the hottest. You know, somebody may be a hothead person. Somebody may be a chill person. Somebody may be a passive person. You got all different type of people, just like you got all different type of dogs with different personalities. And some dogs you can train as much as you want,
Yeah.
and some dogs they just don't. Certain things they just won't
They
do, or
got-
they just don't like to do, or certain type of people they just don't like. I used to have a dog that didn't like children,
Yeah.
no
Mhm.
matter what. Like it was something about
Children.
somebody that low to the ground
They
that the dog just didn't like when I was younger.
Yeah.
And you got different dogs like now. You can do whatever type of training you want. You got some dogs that just don't, you know, they have different
They
personalities.
just don't fuck with. I'm
They just don't
gonna
like
give you a
certain
perfect
things.
example. I had a dog that came off of Duce. It's crazy. Had a dog that came off of Duce. Sent it to one of my guys in Houston. Shout out to the Brills, Rue. He purchased the dog. She was a great dog. She was a great overall dog. She just had territorial issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you like, if I'm the owner, like you the owner, you know you gonna set boundaries, right? But if the owner leave the house, there's no boundaries.
Yeah.
So the dog went. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think nipped the kid. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like viciously biting them, or nothing. Just nibbling, like, you know what I'm saying? And so he sent the dog to training school. You know what I'm saying? Dog did the training, passing flying colors. You know what I'm saying? The owner was back and forth through the oil field, going back home, back to oil field, oil field, go home. And so he couldn't reinforce the training that he was doing, and so the dog kept doing the same thing. So he had to sell the dog, you know what I'm saying? Or he pet homed it, or he sold the dog or whatever. So when I say that, like, you know, some dogs are different, bro. Some dogs, you know what I'm saying? But those types of dogs in this side, and what I learned inside this world, man, produce good dogs, bro. Like you need, I love a dog with drive. Like
For sure.
it's one of those things that you need. Like you can't breed exotics and expect all your dogs to be like, oh, come here, boy. Nah, man, that shit dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just cold. My Frenchies ain't even like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a
Yeah.
dog. I got a dog. All my dogs, you can take a towel, right? And you can just wave the towel in front of
They
them.
look at
They
it.
may not just look at it. I got a dog that if it see that towel, you wave that towel in front of it, it's gonna take off on that towel. So the same thing when somebody has like a big dress or something like that, or some type
Oh,
of
she
big fan,
active.
they think that's the
The
towel.
towel.
Yeah. So it's like you got dogs with different personalities and different ways. It's just, but I know that about that dog.
Yeah.
So I don't put that dog in those type of situations.
Yeah, them environments. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You don't take her to weddings.
Yeah, I don't take her to
definitely,
weddings.
definitely don't take her to weddings.
I don't take her to shows.
Yeah.
You know, I just when I have her, she's on the leash. If we go to the vet, if we go to repo center, wherever we go, you know, I got the dog on the leash, and I understand that when somebody come with a big old dress, the dog may think that that you playing with it. And
Nah,
it's the towel.
for real. Hey, question, Queen. I mean, it's not off topic, but if you can kind of tell the people your prices and you know what I'm saying, because I know we didn't really get into that. You know what I'm saying? If you can kind of inform people.
My whelping price is $800 a week.
Okay.
There is no,
Those are good prices.
there's no way around that. Cause I mean,
I'm just throwing it.
here's
out.
my review right here. I don't sleep. I don't
Yeah.
eat. I don't leave my house. I don't change clothes. Like I'm in there. I'm in the box. I'm on them. So as soon as things start going bad on a puppy, or not even bad, but different than the rest of the litter, I'm on the phone. This is what I'm looking at right now. I give them an update. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat, cook, whatever. And then we both just kind of stay on that puppy. Sometimes my client bounces ideas off me and I try them. If they want me to try something, I'm gonna try it. But I'm not gonna guarantee all these techniques work. But you have to be in there. So when y'all see me post and I talk about fly-by-night whelpers, they're charging y'all what, $400, $500 to take business from whelpers that can tell you what's wrong with these puppies. I'm noticing a lot of new breeders. I'm not gonna say they would rather have, but it's almost like they prefer someone to hand them dead puppies with an I don't know so they can burn them.
Damn.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. It just stopped eating 2 days ago. What did you try?
Yeah.
What did you try? Do you know how to tube feed?
If you waited 2 days to feed my puppy, what the hell? That's
They don't know how to tube feed.
what the fuck. Time out. Hold on. Like you waited 2 fucking days. That's like me. That's like you being a brand new baby. You like, damn, shit, we ain't ate in 2 days. The fuck, man?
Yeah.
Stuff this shit down my
Everybody
throat.
need some milk.
Like that shit is damn near crazy. Like the fuck, man. I'm coming. Man, what you told me? I'm on my way because obviously you can't get the job done.
I mean, I
Yeah.
hear some really bad stories. Like,
Sheesh.
I think I'm having a hard time over there sometimes. And then people are contacting me going, well,
Hey,
she didn't call
every-
me. She didn't respond to me for 3 days. And when I went and told her I was picking up the puppies, this is what she gave me. And it'll be a shoebox with 4 or 5 dead puppies in it.
Hey
It's
man,
crazy.
You did
I
not even
seen-
answer the phone.
I seen a video, man. Somebody was coming to pick their puppy from the whelper, and they was putting the puppies out the trunk, and they was dead. And as he was like, "Hey, why you ain't tell me about this?" And then she just get in the car and drive off.
She kind of
Ah!
laughed. She kind of laughed in that video.
Say,
She
yeah,
laughed.
yeah,
She kind of laughed.
yeah. You trust it? Say,
This video.
I don't got it
Who
on my phone.
posted
It
it?
was on
Frenchie
Instagram.
Network
Yeah,
or-
Frenchie Network, man.
So, yeah, and I was just like, Did she laugh? I had to replay it. Like, did
Like,
she really?
It's like, but the thing, this is my thing though. Like
cover him
homies,
back up like he wasn't allowed to keep. I would have picked him up, my puppies, and been like,
man, I would have slapped her with that. Bow. Hey, what the fuck? I find that crazy, bro. Like I don't understand like how we be doing this. You know what I'm saying? And you spend all this money on these dogs. You spend all this money on equipment, your facility, your space. Why don't you get you a key player?
even if I'm busy and stressed out when I'm whelping,
Man, that
and
shit crazy.
Tony will call me and be like, "Hey, can you shoot me some?" Tony, I'm freaking tired right now. I'm down here eating. Like, give me a second.
I know Tony want pictures of his puss back.
Yeah,
But when
nah,
you're
every
the
other
puppy-
minute.
No, I don't.
No, he
I
don't.
Hey,
Oh,
when
he
she-
done
That
grew
was
out
the
of
first
that.
year.
Yeah,
That
Oh,
was
he
the
done grew
first-
out of that.
yeah, that was
He
first
grew
year.
out of that because he knows I ain't doing it every day. Like,
But it wasn't even that though. It's just like you know when you guys,
corresponding. You
Yeah.
got to correspond with your clients. You have to.
Yeah.
and then too like when you first building that relationship, man, you got to see what kind of person you dealing with. You don't know you dealing with. You drop your puppies off for shit. You know you never know what's going on. So, but once I kind of we got our connection going. It was just just like hey. Like Kobe and Shaq shit. I know.
I
where
get
you
mad at
gonna
him
be.
if he don't call me between whelps. I'm like, oh, you only use me when you need a whelper?
Hey, or like if I go too long and I like say she get the puppies and I just shit, I do what I be doing and I call her like a week later like, hey, how they going? You finally calling? Yeah, shit, hey, that's what you here for. Yeah.
You know, I
but
I
it's-
love Tony being one of my. I can tell you, he's one of my absolute favorite people in the game
Mhm.
because he's understanding, he's respectful,
Mhm.
and he trusts me with
Yeah.
what's going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Tony ride for you.
For
Oh,
sure.
I
For
know
sure.
he
When you ain't around, Tony ride for you. For
Oh,
sure.
he
For
said,
sure.
"You want to come on the podcast?" I said, "What's going on? What's the play?"
Yeah.
Like, who trying to get me on there?
Yeah, yeah.
And we've been trying to get you on for a long time. We
Yeah.
just never put the play in motion, and then we was just kind
Yeah,
of
I wanted it to be
man,
right.
it's about time, man.
Yeah, it wanted to be right. I wanted to make sure people were tapping in and that the following was there for to build a, you know what I'm saying? Like give her traction, give her more traction.
Y'all
you
know
what
I
I'm saying?
love what I do, but what got me into this was moving way up there out of civilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and puppies and dogs, we talk all day. They're like, my husband could be replaced with one of my dogs. Like, just go, just buy me another dog.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Oh well, he's not tapping in. We got into it before the podcast today.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going in there feeling upset. I was
Yeah.
like, I got to get in my vibe. So you better
Deuces.
call. He called
For
to
sure.
apologize.
Yeah. but then too, man, I want to say that Queen is one of the people that, you know what I'm saying, she gonna give me 100 every time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, it's been like she had situations where she, she was, she had an incident or whatever, and she kept it 100. She's like, hey, T, I can't whelp your litter this time. Cool, keep it 100 with me. But we always been open. The dialogue been there. So like when people come tell me something, I'll be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're saying, but through my experiences with her, I ain't never had no hiccups unless it was something I did on my end or that, you know what I'm saying? Because everything, listen, I'm gonna tell you, one thing I learned about that me and Queen understand, when she done told me something,
Mhm.
that bitch the damn near came true every time.
Yeah.
Like, every time. Like, and I can sit there and I'll be like, I can't be mad because we done already had this conversation. Like, I'm a person, this is the type of person I am. I'm a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K type person. I rarely expect everything to be A. It's rare, like everything go fucking right. It's always gonna be a B play, a C play, a D play, a E play. Like it's
Yeah.
always gonna be multiple plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this puppy may not work out. Boom, it may die. Boom, you might gotta do this. Boom, this may happen. You gotta. So it's always, and that's why I tell breeders and people that's getting into this, bro. If you ain't okay with taking a loss or understanding that situations gonna happen,
Go to McDonald's.
go to McDonald's.
Go apply for a job.
Get a job. Go get you know what I'm saying? This may not be
Cole
the
is
business
almost
for you.
8 years old, Tony.
I'll go
Yeah.
read something else.
I ain't won on my
Go
breeding
get you-
side, not
Go
one
get you
time.
a great Dane.
Yeah.
Cole is gonna be 8 years old in July.
Oh yeah, that's
I got one of those bulls that was bred when people gave a damn
yeah,
about health.
yeah.
Cole can outstack all y'all's dogs. I'm gonna tell you right now, he can just stand there just because Mama told him to.
Yeah.
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 Don't move.
Yeah, that's a nice ass dog, man.
But he was never used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only by me.
Yeah.
I have one of his offsprings. We just brought my sister's boy Chief to my mom
Mhm.
Yeah.
from Cole and Jade.
Yeah.
He's 88 pounds of He's delicious.
Yeah, beautiful.
He came by my house to see me. My
Mhm.
my brother's in the military,
Yeah,
and they're going to Japan. So I had to settle Chief down with my mom.
Mhm.
yeah.
And I saw him, and Jade saw him and knew who he was.
Oh, that's great.
I just saw this connection. I was like,
Mhm.
this is why I do this. I love this.
Yeah,
But Cole should have. He was just too late in the game.
yeah. He can't. He
He
can't.
had that roach back everybody was running from. But
Yeah.
that dog is fully correct, healthy,
Yeah.
flawless.
That
Yeah.
dog. So if that put like this, that dog came out in what came out in 2013. That dog would have been phenomenal.
hmm
Like phenomenal, bro. Like it was just he a nice dog.
Yeah.
No cap, he a nice dog, man.
That dog stopped June a few times.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal dog.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't, man, say it's a phenomenal dog, man. And then when you see dogs like that, you hate that they just didn't get their run,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. But it's just how it go, man. It's part of the business, kind of the shit. It's probably a lot more dogs out there just like him
For
that,
sure.
that just ain't get they proper, just do so.
For
Shit.
sure.
Like I tell him, it's people. I be telling people this, like Miyagi, like a dog like Miyagi. Like Miyagi was a great dog,
Which
but it
one?
probably was
Which one?
either one. Pick one. But it was already probably dogs that was already out there like that, just didn't get on the big stage.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I
Probably
just
so.
yeah. So I don't. Sometimes it's just the opportunity, opportunity that presents itself. So that's why it's important to brand yourself. That's why it's important to it's no such things as being off in the dog world. Like even if you don't make a sale all month or however long, 6 months, whatever, you don't have you can't take time off in this game. Like it's not a game where you can just take off and like I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer. Hell
Yeah.
no, this shit is like it's a grind. It's a steady process, steady staying active, staying with it, and building your following, building your network, building your brand, and just staying consistent. Like
For sure. Shout out to Red Dirt Bullies with the 1999 donation. He
Shout
says, big love to my people. Red Dirt loves y'all, man. We love y'all too, man.
man, blessings,
Appreciate you
man.
each and
Alrighty,
every
Blake.
week supporting.
Man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate
He's one of
that.
those. He's one of those that I have those phone calls.
Mhm.
Nobody's listening to our conversation,
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
And he was just like, you know why people got a problem with you? Because when you speak, you stick to it.
Yeah.
And well, what you want me to do? Lie?
I mean, people don't like to hear the real sometimes. People want you to lie to
And
them
that is the
sometimes.
truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these breeders, when I talk to them about liver shunts, it's genetic. That's genetic. Hydro's genetic.
Yeah.
What they would rather me say, I don't know, because they don't want to know the truth is laying in their program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
My
just
dog
because-
ain't got this,
but you
man. I've
know,
been breeding this
but-
dog for, yeah.
that's why you ain't got no
but at
production
the
off of
same
it.
time,
But then I'm
If-
like, look at the side I chose to be on. I'm
Mhm.
not supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
If y'all want those quiet, hidden whelpers, go back to those ones Tony was trying to ignore when he found me.
Oh, I say when they was reaching talking about, hey man, I whip your puppies. Nah, I'm good, bro. I appreciate your time. Hey man, look, they was people when I first picked my whelper, they was mad as shit. Like, bro, why you ain't this man say?
And he was driving
Say-
way over an hour out of his way to get to me.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that hoe is
way over now.
Yeah, you damn straight. Hey, one thing my dad always told me, say you always gonna go over and beyond for quality. So, regardless if you're spinning it or you're traveling for it, you feel me?
For
You
sure.
always gonna go over and beyond for quality. It's never gonna be right there in front. If something is good enough for you to have and it's right there in front of you, it's damn near too good to be true. So
Sure.
I'm willing to get on the road and jump my ass over hot water and shit to get to what I need. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the price of being damn near the person to create. You know what I'm saying? Or pay for quality. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. So don't never let somebody tell you that it's only everybody been doing it this way in the city. Everybody been going to this person in the city. This has supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people don't get and
How many whelpers were there when you found me?
10.
How many whelpers were advertising on Facebook and talking about what they do and health issues?
None.
0. Because I couldn't find information when I was digging.
Hey, you remember when we was when Vic took his litter over to what's it called, the cuz, and
Yeah.
say them hoes say she didn't even know where one puppy was at.
Uh-uh.
Uh,
Say man, look, hey, And she called me first. Hey.
I don't remember this. I don't remember the specific details. So I don't want to speak too much on it, but yeah, I remember something went
What are we
bad.
talking about?
I remember it
Risa?
went bad.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Spicy.
It ain't spicy because I don't even think she does it anymore.
Nah, she don't.
Okay.
She don't even think she do that.
No, I think she done
She did
got
shit.
sick of y'all. Got sick of everybody.
Yeah, got sick of the fucking
But you know,
people
she
up.
got sick of puppies dying behind the heater. See, don't get me started.
Spicy.
Hey man, look, man, say boy.
But look, let's talk about this. You mentioned something just a little second ago. I'm gonna switch the subject just a little
Time
bit.
out, cuz.
You mentioned something about
the heater, bro.
You
So
mentioned
that hoe
something
was-
about,
She told him.
That hoe
It
was
crawled
thirsty.
behind the heater. I don't know how I got back there. Where were you?
yeah.
Same time out. Behind the heater, bro.
You mentioned something about plan A, B, and C,
Yeah.
and I think that's a lot of things those are things that a lot of people don't talk about, and that some people don't do.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, and out of the breedings that I've done, and I'm not, I ain't been breeding 30 years,
Yeah.
but I ain't been breeding 5,
Yeah.
So the breedings that I've done, nothing has went as planned. Never. Not
Never.
one.
Never.
Not one has went. You draw it up in your head like, okay, I'm gonna go get a progesterone this day. She gonna be at this level,
Same.
and then on this day she gonna be ready to breed. And then on this day I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go do a live breeding, or I'm gonna whatever. I'm gonna
Same.
hit them up, tell them to send me the box this day, and it never goes as planned.
I want to
Never.
I want to talk about this because I think people really don't understand how much patience and consistency that you have to have as a breeder.
I have none.
Yeah, none.
That's why I have my sonogram machine. I look
Yeah.
at my puppies every day. You still moving? You still moving?
Yeah.
Like every day. Send out, lay down.
Yeah. And it's like this because when I did the breeding, I did my hot chocolate breeding, and you know what I'm saying, and I followed her 51. I mean, we were in possession on day 57, 59, 61, 62. You know what I'm saying, and her numbers never dropped. You know what I'm saying, but we knew puppies was in there. You know what I'm saying. She had a singleton, and so those was one of those situations where you sitting there like, damn, you done already spent money on the vet, you done spent money on progesterones, and shit, and you get nothing out the fucking play. There's no A, B, C, D or nothing. It ain't shit. You just you just sitting there like, damn, I lost. Fuck, now what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then shit, you had to move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? And so I tell people that's what people don't understand about this. Sometimes you could be planning and say, man, I got this going. I got that going. Boop, boop, boop. This gonna do this gonna do that. Pop, pop, pop. We gonna hit this, that next breed going. That's not how this shit work, bro. You gotta count every breed like it's man, I appreciate that, man. Blessings. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that this time, like,
Tequila's numbers never dropped with a 2.
yeah. So
And
You-
then by the time Mills, I went 49th, and
Yeah.
she was a 10 on day 63,
yeah, pool.
and they didn't want to pull him. That lady would not pull him. The next morning, 7:45, I was already driving to Mills. I was at Mills at
Yeah.
7:45. He pulled Tequila back. He goes, how many days is she? 64 today. She was a 10 last night. He goes, she's got one big baby. Starts screaming about the other vet. I told her 61 days from TCI, pull those pups.
Yeah.
He goes, and he got them out. They woke up. He was like, if you would have waited one more day, they would have been dead.
Yeah,
Overcooked.
And that morning when I took her progesterone at home,
Yeah.
she was a 9.
yeah.
So when you got a singleton or 2, that progesterone may never drop.
It may never drop
You better keep up with your days, your breedings, your ovulation.
because
Everything.
and that's why I say it's very important to know, bro. Like you can't. This game, man. It's like when I hear people complain about online, they on Instagram, man, my dog did this, or my puppies ain't make it, or I lost the puppy, man, the whelper did this and that. None of this shit in this game is promised. Like this is not like a
Yeah.
factory. Like
You gotta be
You know
able
what
to
I'm saying?
stand up, head high, chest out
take it on
with
the
them
chin.
losses because
It happens, bro.
the losses, with winning comes losing too. And if you know how to win, you got to know how to lose. So, you know,
How do you think
it
I felt
happens.
when I was losing my puppies,
Yeah.
Alan? Like, I wanted to get on there and talk to my friends and be upset and vent.
Yeah.
But you know what I was telling myself? I make all my clients take it to the chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I ain't God,
it-
and this ain't promised.
Hell
Exactly.
nah, it's not. And that's why I say, like, even when you do you do your surgical, you do TCI. Them the only ones that I prefer people do. I don't really, suggest that people to do AIs. I mean, some people do, some people
Unless
don't.
you got an in-house stud.
Yeah, unless you got an in-house stud and you want to gamble a little bit. And even with an in-house, I still want to hit TCI. Just cause
Well, you know, some people got a stud that they just have around, you know, that they have in their program that they, may not be used a lot outside their program, and they can do, 3-4 AIs with their stud because
Man, that
they're
shit-
not really using them,
Yeah.
outside or.
But it's like this: if you're gonna pay for progesterone, you might as well pay for a TCI.
Yeah. But some people don't even pay for progesterone.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, tweet it
So,
on.
some people
I don't
would-
pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you got a machine. That's
How she do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying some people like some people have, there's some people who, and it's worked for them, who've been breeding, a certain way all of their years. Now we have progesterone machines and TCIs and surgicals available for us now because the technology has advanced.
You
But
remember
what
that
about the people
one?
who've been breeding
You remember that
for
one, boy?
20, 30 years and it's been working for them, the kind of what they doing. They
That
kind of do the
wine.
same thing. Oh, they're
Hey,
talking about the
can-
wine for?
Can you imagine? Hey, bro, Miyagi and them was made off the one.
Yeah. You think so?
What you? Come on, bro.
What do you mean the one? The
I think you're talking about the wine for.
Jerminsky.
The Jerminsky, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the wine for.
No, the
Yeah,
one.
the one was a
fine
progesterone machine.
No, I
Oh,
got that machine.
okay. The
Yeah, you
He's
talking about the
talking about
Jerminsky.
Jerminsky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They were made off the finger test.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he was bred on day
Hey, who told us like, hey man, they taste the blood?
somebody did tell us that. I don't remember.
If
who
we was
said it.
outside,
That
what?
was me and Manny. We used to tell people that. They'd be like, how you know when she's ready? I go, you just got to touch her and taste it. If it's sweet, she's ready to go. They're like, oh my God, queen.
Oh man, he say, by the way, I'm all including my stud, feed, progesterones, housing, TCI, also shop, shipping one way. That's what's up, man. Hey, so
Yeah,
tap
he
in-
takes care of his people.
tap into my boy Red Dirt, man. He definitely, if you come use his stud, he paying for the stud fee. He paying for the not the stud fee, but the progesterones, the you know what I'm saying, the housing, the TCI, the shipping, all that, all in one. Look, that's what's up. Shit, I think I might want to do that, man.
You ain't got Bulldog. No, he got some nice stuff.
Red Dirt. Oh, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah,
Man, I seen a
I love his boy.
I seen a post that
Blue
went up with
Hunters?
his on
Blue
our page.
Hunters?
Oh, I love Blue Hunters. He's
Blue Hunters,
gorgeous.
that's a dope ass dog, Blue Hunters, man. And that bitch and that boy work.
There's a post on our page of Red Dirt, and he has a bully, a Frenchie,
Mhm.
and a bulldog on there, and they're all the same size. And so he basically was saying how he has all different breeds.
He
you
said
know,
exotics,
of all
Bulldogs,
the
and
same
Frenchies. We got
of
it all.
all the same shapes and sizes.
Yeah, that was a hell of a man. That boy that he got that was that Crazy Bone son.
He
one-
got a crazy bone son?
I thought that was what it was.
I don't
The
know.
one with the bows, the one sitting on the table like this.
I don't know. He may have one. I don't know.
Oh, okay, well I don't know, but the dog was blue,
Mhm.
and that hoe was sitting heavy. I say, damn, welcome to the dark side, my boy. But yeah, man, shout out to my boy Red Dirt. He definitely, man, he worked my dogs in the show for me. So
He said
Shit.
yes, wishbone.
yeah, Wishbone.
Wishbone.
Yeah, Wishbone. That's a hell of a dog. You gonna fuck? Hey, they gonna fuck up a lot of dogs at the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get to a point, man. I was trying to tell people, man, it's okay to use other dogs, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like I think homies, they see these studs or people that talk about you go on these lives and people tell you this and tell you that, bro. It's so many studs to choose. There's no one way to breed dogs in this shit.
Mhm.
Like, there's no one way. There's a way that you can go, but there is no perfect plot or plan. Like, you can miss your blessings just because you're trying to go, because you're trying to feed what the next man is doing, or you see everybody going this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to see through the water and see what you want to do. I think a lot of people, they hear a name and they see the name happening every time. Pop, 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 pop. They do this. But may not be what you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see so many other people popping off with great dogs and putting dogs together that was damn near like somebody wasn't even using it. It was a time when Dizzy Devil, even though the dog was real popular, people really wasn't using it. They was using it, but they wasn't using it. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to Trap. You know what I'm saying? He went and used the dog, and that wave jumped back.
Busy Bone.
Yeah, Busy Bone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like and like it's just dogs like that. Like people, you can miss your blessing by not just saying, hey man, I want to do something different. I like that dog. Let me incorporate that look into my program. You know what I'm saying? Because it shit happen all the time, bro. Like even when you went with Prince, you know what I'm saying?
I remember people told me not to breed the Prince.
Yeah.
People told me not to breed to Chewy.
Yeah.
They said with Chewy, they were like the talk was he ain't produce nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I don't really. I'm about to say it.
Yeah.
For me personally, a dog does not have to have produced a hitter for me to use the dog.
No.
If I like the dog and the way it's bred,
And
I'm gonna trust that the female that I'm gonna take to the dog and the way that she's bred is gonna click.
yeah.
Uh,
And I think sometimes you really want that dog for the face value.
But some people have to see that second stud off the dog before they
That's damn near-
use the dog.
It's damn near impossible.
Yeah,
That time you see that second stud,
you already done missed the wave.
you missed the wave.
Yeah, so it's like
like if they use Chewy after you produce Soji,
Mhm.
or what is the chances that they're gonna produce a dog off of that dog?
But
That's gonna have the same
but
wave.
that's when people started using Chewy more.
Yeah, but
when I
think
got
about it.
Soji.
But think about it.
And
Who
I think
created?
Brinks? You also had Brinks, and Brinks a little older than Soji, but Brinks was a puppy at the time when I used Chewy.
Yeah.
So nobody knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but outside of that, who else? That's rememberable.
Mark White got a dog off of him named Dan, don't let me forget. Don't let me do my boy Mark like that, man. Mark White got a dog off him. It's a black and white dog, man.
Gumball.
Gumball, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gumball, Mark White, and then that's all I can remember.
Yeah,
Is-
but the wave is gone.
Yeah.
If you went and say, "Hey, man, let me find a producer," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Wave, it's gone.
Exactly. Just like
So,
but then you had dogs that hit that second wave too. Like
Yeah,
now,
so-
one of the dogs I say hitting their second wave is Boogie. People starting to see
yeah,
all of these dogs
son.
come off of all of these studs come off of Boogie,
yeah.
and now they're interested in using them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you would have used Boogie
At
just
the
a
early-
year ago,
you'd have caught him at the low.
you caught him at a lower price, and you would have caught him,
Before the
and you
wave.
would have caught him before anybody
Yeah.
had
And
a
then your
second
pup-
wave. I
and
mean,
then
had
your
a-
puppies have been coming,
Yeah.
and you would have been able to. So that's kind of how the game goes.
So it's like I don't if I like the way the dog bred and I like the way the dog looks, then I don't have to see the protection before I breed to a dog.
Yeah.
But I'm not locking in a puppy either. It got
Yeah.
to be a grown dog.
Nah, for sure. I want to do
Yeah.
a quick shout out, man. Shout out to the A17 Bully Unit. Dre, my man, he came home, man.
For sure. Shout out Dre.
I think he still have a stud fee special going on right now. If you're interested in using Ferdinand, you're more than welcome to tap in with him. He is home. So everybody that was asking about paperwork is accessible now. Just hit him and he hit the confirm button and you can get your papers now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm using them this week.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm using them this week. Hopefully this week.
Yeah, hopefully this week. So
You know how it go.
So I went out of state, bro.
Mhm.
Jacksonville, Savannah,
yeah.
and it's people out there that still like big dogs, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people didn't know that. When I say big dogs, I'm talking about the American bully.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people be so stuck in
Their own world.
Yeah, that they think if they still got them dogs in their yard, they can't sell them.
Mhm.
I'm just here to tell them. There's people out there that want them dogs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's just about your market. So like, if you got a certain type of dog, then that's what your that's who you need
Yeah.
to market to. That's what your customers
So
need to be interested in.
yeah, like so if you breeding bigger dogs, I think for us, like I know when I was breeding bigger dogs and you know what I'm saying, that's what I was marketing to. That's what I was promoting to. If you breeding exotics, if you got put it like this, if you got an exotic logo and you breeding standards, yeah, you sending mixed signals. Like that's not what.
Like the bully breeder that stole my hostage logo and put it on his Instagram
Yeah.
and cut off her name and put his name.
That's crazy.
Damn. They did.
I'm like, this was custom done for a specific dog. Hey, you stole my logo. No, I didn't. It was custom done for me. I was like, okay, JR.
Some of the graphic designers do still work too, though. So it may not be the
That's
actual
why I
breeder.
stick with the same one.
I'm not changing my logo ever again. My logo is gonna stay what it is because you know the dog can change. Your logo can stay the same, but the dogs can change. You know what I'm
Oh, no,
saying?
my individual dogs have their logo. It's just hostage.
Like I know why. I know these dogs. I know the reason why these dogs are what
This
they
is
are.
hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The face of my kennel is Hermione.
Yeah.
She made me my first bag. That's never gonna be changed. You know?
We got a live call in.
Oh, no.
We on the Bully Spin podcast. Who we got?
Hey, this Daydream the face and voice of the Bully.
Yes, sir.
I got going.
What's good,
man.
Danger?
Hey, y'all got my wife in that Queen. What's up, Queen? How you doing?
Talk to him.
Say, man, that type of time. We
Daydream,
on,
don't come on here with that timer now.
Hey, Queen, I love you.
I love you too, Daydream.
Hey,
so I
my
gotta
boy,
make sure.
my
Hey,
boy
listen.
said it from his chest. You hear me?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna let y'all, bro. I've been receiving a whole bunch of backlash. Every time this thing get posted, I'm receiving backlash. But now I'm receiving backlash from the post that we had that Bully podcast posted like what I think today
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically talking about the
They
what
dogs
were we talking
fragile.
about?
Not breeding fragile dogs.
Yeah. Right. And so the thing about it is, and I really didn't mean like now I need to go in depth on what I was talking about. Okay, so when you have a dog with anxiety, right?
Mhm.
Dog have anxiety. There's nothing wrong with the dog having anxiety. But the problem with our breed with having anxiety is that basically these dogs have anxiety, but also they have other compounding issues on top of the anxiety. So when the dog get anxiety, the dog starts panting. Once the dog starts panting, now I got the elongated palate. So now the dog's not getting enough air, enough oxygen. You know what I mean? So the dog can survive. And so that's how these dogs are dying. They're not dying just because of anxiety. They're dying because of anxiety and also the health problems on top of the anxiety. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
And so I wasn't trying to say like, okay, the dogs are dying specifically from anxiety. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Daydream, I'm gonna tell you this,
So-
man. You never okay.
Say,
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. And this may help you. This may help you. It may not help you. But when it comes to
Comments.
the comments and the average,
No, I'm tired of this. Nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
but
absolutely.
you have to
Hey,
assume.
Hold on. Come on. I know exactly what you're gonna say, but the thing about it is, bro, is that I'm tired of these people like Moody. I'm getting tired. Like now we got two on the ringside that I got to go after. You know what I mean? Now two on the ringside got to get a taste of this boy Grand Reaper. Now Moody got to get a taste of this boy Grand Reaper because of negative things that they say, bro. Like why do you get on these lives and you get under these comments and say negative things and you sit here you an OG, but you don't know why these damn dogs are dying. You don't know what's causing these dogs to die. And like they tell me, oh, well, you got to have production. Why do you have to have production to speak on situations that you don't need the production to talk about? That's like me saying somebody got a sick puppy. I ain't never worked with her, and now I'm trying to help them do that. Okay, I understand that. When we're talking about dogs, why don't you take the proper precaution on keeping your dog alive and understand why your dog have these problems? And so when I break down these problems and why these people have these problems, like, oh yeah, let's bash Daydream because he's giving out information. That makes no logical sense to me. You can't argue with facts. And I'm
Yeah,
dropping
I
the
got
facts
a
on why these
question,
dogs
Daydream.
are dying. They want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, this guy don't have no production. What the fuck do dogs? Excuse my language. But what do dogs dying have anything to do with production? Why do I have to see? These people want you to struggle and want you to crawl before you walk. I know when I go to a dog show, I need to have lemon juice, Pedialyte, and alcohol because I'm gonna cover my bases. I don't want to go to a show without having anything because if my dog died, they're gonna be like, "Oh, dang, Daydream, you should have." I'm gonna have it beforehand.
Yeah.
And so, what's wrong with understanding why these dogs are having these problems, and you get backlash by just simply understanding why these dogs having these problems? and why I wouldn't breed to these particular dogs.
Well,
Some people don't understand though.
Hold on.
So why are you an OG
Go ahead, Dre.
and you sitting there talking about these people? They're so-called OGs. So why are you an OG and you don't understand the basics of your breed, the basics of your dogs? So who's really dumb, you or I? That's the question I have for the community. Am I the real dumb one?
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I think, man, you know,
What's the OG though?
I don't think.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
That's what I'm saying.
figure out.
Why? But I'm saying you said that.
Hey, listen.
But I'm saying you just said that,
Look,
and I haven't.
These original.
I haven't heard anybody
Look, these people that's
say
originally
OG.
dog
You know what
people.
I mean? So I'm saying like, what makes an OG?
So they OD.
They
OG
ODs.
is somebody who's
These
been in the
ODs.
industry for a long time. It's what the people. OG is somebody like
It's all
that people glorify.
Look, it's like this, Daydream. Daydream, check this out, man. It's all if people follow these people and they buy their dogs from them, that's fine. Let them have that, bro. Let them crash on their own time, bro. Don't stop letting these. You know what I'm saying? Like
You can't
like,
please
you
everybody,
can't please, bro. We get on here, bro. We get on here every time, bro, and they gonna find something. They gonna critique us some form fast. Oh, y'all ain't doing this. Oh, y'all leading the people this way. Y'all leading the people that way. We not leading-
Y'all put Daydream on there for clickbait and blah blah blah.
Listen,
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But nigga, practice what you preach, man.
Yeah.
You feel
What
me?
happened?
But they not
Practice
though.
what
Hold on.
They-
What you mean
they-
by that, Stevie?
What I mean by that? You
I
want,
can't
Talk
hear
that
him.
talk, George.
Nah, we're blessed.
you want me to go by that?
Man,
Yeah.
we
Hold on.
blessed,
Let's see what he
man.
talking about. What you mean by that,
Stevie.
Stevie?
We blessed, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We blessed and highly
Practice what you-
favored.
Hey man,
I can't hear him. Is he not at the mic?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
he ain't
All
saying
I
nothing.
say is practice what you preach. And
Oh,
don't
okay,
forget
okay.
what you done did, bro.
But I
Nah,
really
nah,
want to
because
know what he
it's like-
means
it's
when
like-
he say.
It's like I'm the one who received the most backlash, but I'm the one who's really putting in work.
and
Like
that clip
understanding these dogs and
specifically
actually knowing his breed
wasn't.
before I
That
start
was
producing
one of the
dogs.
most.
It just blows my mind.
That was one of the most positive clips I took out of there. And that man
Oh, I
still
can hear him.
got crucified, bro. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I
What he
mean,
say?
like, he can't have an opinion at all, cuz.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I
man.
think.
dogs have to be conditioned.
Yeah.
You used to make your dogs run all the time. When they were pregnant,
Yep.
everything, you made your dogs work.
Yeah.
Just like my Frenchies. I took that from you.
Yeah.
Senna's 38 days.
Mm-hmm.
She was running the fence, barking at the German Shepherd today
Yeah.
for like an hour.
Yep.
Run.
Get
Right.
active.
And when I take my dogs to a show,
They
they're never
perform,
panting.
and
They're never
perform.
stressed. They're never not. You know when they pant? When I stick them on a table with someone else's dog, because they're like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
But other than that, my dogs can walk that whole show with me for 3-4 hours.
No problem.
And I'm talking about Fat Hermione.
Oh yeah.
She can go.
Yeah.
So it used to be kind of to what Daydream said on the clip. There used to be a point of time, like, and not even used to be. You can go to now. You got dogs that are bred for certain reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got at the University of Georgia. You know they have a bulldog mascot. I want people to understand that they have a certain line of bulldog that they deal with. So if their mascot passes away, they're gonna go back to a specific breeder and get another bulldog from that specific breeder, and that's gonna be their next mascot. Same thing with police dogs. Police dogs, they have a certain line of
Police
type of dog. They know from when a dog is a puppy if this dog has the right temperament or whatever to be a police trained canine or whatever you want to call it.
And that's why
It's the same thing.
with these
That's what Daydream was saying. I
it's
think
the same thing.
I think that's what he's
But-
saying is
but-
like if
but
you have
look, though.
if you have a passive dog or a we don't really do that in the exotics. If
Man,
you have
look,
a passive dog, we don't say, okay, I'm not gonna breed this dog. Or if we have a dog that is skitsy and it has puppies that are skitsy and they have puppies that are skitsy, we don't say, okay, this dog is not. I'm not gonna breed it. I'm gonna say, okay.
Say, your
I think that's what you were
Hey,
getting at,
hey,
but, you,
hey.
but they didn't really understand what you
hold
were
on,
saying.
hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hey, Dream. You know your boy Soto just tapped in, man.
That may be a fake page. We've been getting trolled.
Yeah, we
we
been
been getting trolled by the fake pages lately, man.
y'all got
We
Soto
so
tapped
important.
in.
We got fake pages now, man. You know what I mean?
They said Adam 22 was on this.
Yeah. We've been getting trolled by the fake pages. With your lame ass. Whoever you are.
Shout out to George Soto.
No, for sure. That's probably a fake page, without a doubt.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. I want people kind of take heed to this, dog. I would never consider somebody a OG unless you really then created a platform for yourself in this. In the sense when I say the longevity of work, because just like Alan said, when I go to a breeder and I tap in with him, I tap in for his line and what he has did over a time. Because that breeder he can look at his litter and say, this is the one. And how many times have he picked out that say this is the one that became the one? You know what I'm saying? Like in my case of dogs that I produced and I picked out, I said this is the one. You know what I'm saying? And sold to people or people that bought. Like that's what if I want somebody to be an OG, I want somebody that's familiar with what they working with, not somebody that's just pretending like they breeders or they just because if you say you've been breeding for 2 years and you say you know how to produce a hitter, I can't take heed to that. Like I really can't. I mean, you may goddamn near lucky because the work already been done for you. So you may produce some good dogs, but until I can see the body of work, not saying that you may not produce dogs or that you didn't or that you did, but I want to spend my money with somebody that I know that's did it time after time after time after time.
Just think about
Time.
the working dogs, the game dogs, the
Yeah,
working
yeah.
game dogs, working dogs.
Look, how many
You see-
times?
you- when people were heavier breeding those type of dogs, you can, you see a puppy, and if the puppy didn't have the drive or the work ethic or whatever, you wouldn't breed that dog
They
because
say-
that's not what you're breeding it for. You're breeding it to work. So if the dog didn't work, you weren't breeding it.
Time out.
Same
You
thing
see
with
that?
these exotic.
All right, man. Well, hey, if it's the real George Soto, man, what's up, man? Appreciate you tapping into the Booty Splitting Podcast, man. We love, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah, no, that's not George. Go ahead.
Come on, bro. That's not
Dangerous.
true.
Y'all know that. ain't-
And if it is, shit, block us on this hoe too. You got us blocked on everything else, bitch.
oh man,
No, my bad. I mean,
say.
I just be,
So,
I be feeling a certain type of way sometimes.
He said he
man.
got
hey,
2 minutes.
He said you got 2 minutes. What's the call in?
But
Hey.
look, man, I wanna.
Hey, if you gonna call in, the number is 214-347.
Man,
4630
you gotta call it.
4663. You got the number, cuz.
I don't want to talk to you.
That's if you really talking. If you talking short,
I don't feel like you thorough like that, so I don't
Yeah.
want to talk to you. so.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just,
Why did you on that type of
See,
time
like,
today?
Nah,
Hey,
cause I don't like I ain't never did nothing to the man, and and I don't really, I ain't never really
Understand the
did nothing but
angles.
show love to his program. And the man and I hear this and hear that, and the man blocked me and blocked the podcast like we doing something negative to him when we ain't never did really anything but keep it real and show love to his program. Like I don't respect that as a man, and then, I don't know. You could call me, you can call the podcast, you can write us, you can do whatever. I don't respect that.
Yeah.
So it's just like when I don't respect the person, I ain't gonna fake like I respect them. So it is what it is. Everybody can run and
Man,
and
look,
this,
say.
this and that.
Hey, this whole gets
that ain't-
spicy in the
but
comments.
that ain't me. That ain't me.
Yeah,
and
he
and
say-
I don't really care.
Hey,
It ain't no
man.
big U's and little I's. Where I'm from.
Hell, man, look.
Everybody's a man and stand on business.
And he
Boy,
said, I blocked you for speaking on me, not knowing me.
He said you blocked me for
What the
speaking on you
fuck,
not
man?
knowing you.
Say,
But it's a
man.
podcast.
Podcast, dog.
It's a podcast.
Understand the concept of what the podcast
Yeah,
I
but I never did anything but show you
so
love.
look,
but it is what it is.
who cover,
But anyway,
who's covering the overtime this time? Is it?
I know we finna wrap it up.
Okay, all right.
We finna wrap it up. But if you gonna call in,
Hey,
call in.
listen, I appreciate you for letting me get on here, man. I'm going to go ahead and get off here, man. Y'all go ahead and do what you got to do.
For sure, appreciate you calling in.
All right,
But we gotta get spicy one time before we let Southern Queen out of here, man.
Don't start
Y'all,
that shit.
y'all ready to get spicy?
Man, what?
All right, Southern Queen, man. I hear you. I've heard you a few times on live, and you show a Frenchie, and you say this my confiscated Frenchie.
Oh, we gonna.
How did you confiscate that dog? How did you confiscate that dog?
Because my motto is, if you don't pay, they stay.
No, oh damn.
So what specifically happened in that situation?
Okay, she brought me a singleton that she had born whenever I dropped Hermione's last litter. We're going to do this quick because I know we on time. During the same time, I got Tony's 3 litters, Dre's litter, 4 litters. So while these Frenchies are there, the deal was for me to save the first singleton was I want a female off your next litter. Okay? So we threw the puppy on Hermione, and Cutie Pie grew to be what she is.
Right.
Next litter came. That mom had mastitis. That mom had coccidia. That mom had giardia. And y'all can ask me how I know this. Because when I saw there was a problem, I tested them. I keep the test in my house.
Hey, didn't you pull up to her house where she kept the dogs?
Yes, I even took the mom home after getting all her mastitis cleaned up for a week. And when she lost her puppies, I had the one left. And I threw her on Charles' mom upstairs, clean mom.
Yeah.
So Charles' mom's raised hostage. So how are we going to work out this deal? You still owe me money. I mean, my work ain't free.
How much was it by chance?
It was $15,000 total with vet bills.
Ooh, sheesh.
That's 2 whelps. The first puppy, I kept her for almost 5 months because she was so tiny. They didn't want to take her home.
Was it a chance that you was trying to work that deal out? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I have the receipts.
Yeah. But you even gave an opportunity, like even if it wasn't like all the whole $15K, it was you were still trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
I said we can clone the female splitter litters.
Yeah.
I'll get her pregnant.
Yeah.
Got her pregnant, right? So I stayed to my word.
Yeah.
We can do this, we can do that, but she wanted me to wait for the next litter. Okay, you just lost 3, and here's this singleton. You think you're gonna come pick up this dog and me trust you gonna bring me your next litter? No, ma'am. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this puppy right here.
Yeah.
So that is where the hostage came from.
Spicy. And you call her you call her hostage. That's the dog. That's the dog's name.
Okay, y'all. In the house, she's Luna.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Facebook and social media,
In front of the crowd, she's the hostage.
Okay.
And in the crowd, her daughter is gonna be Ransom.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
We going on with it.
Let's go. Well, hey, man.
Man, hold on, man. I gotta say something before I get out of here because I feel like I crossed the line.
You didn't ask nothing that
okay. So I just want everybody to know where it come from. When you show somebody nothing but love, and then you see that they done said this about you. You see it because it's a comment, right? That they done said this about you, and they done said that about you. With me, at least, everybody that knows me, man, I'm probably one of the most respectful people you ever meet in your life, but I don't tolerate disrespect either. So like when I'm as respectful as I can be, just off the jump, just off the muscle, because that's the type of person I am.
Right.
And you just blatantly disrespect, people that me personally, in a comment or with your words, or people that I'm real close with, or or that I have love for, then I don't really take that well. And to me, in the dog game, there's not a person that I put on a pedestal because it's dogs, right?
Yeah.
It's dogs. Like,
Yeah.
You're not Jay-Z. You're not you know what I'm saying? You're not a Barack Obama. You're not, Donald Trump. Well, different shapes, sizes, colors, whatever, but you're not. These are dogs, right? So, sometimes, people get lost in the dog game and they get so many people running behind them and they build up such a fan base that they forget that, like, hey, these are dogs. And collectively, we are all men and women that live on morals, principle, respect. So that's where that came from. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And if I said something, I stand on it.
No, for sure. And if you don't know this podcast, we tried our best to put guys that we felt that, had standards or was what the bully community kind of had on what we call the Mount Rushmore, and showed respect and all that, and still got damn near bamboozled in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know where the energy coming from. So, like when bro say,
it's like me being like, Tony, man, I love your program. I love what you got going on, man. But man, you gotta, with this right here, this situation went bad. And niggas, but I love your program. You produce some of the best dogs. And Tony telling the nigga, man, fuck them bitch ass niggas. All them niggas lame. All them niggas ain't produced nothing worth talking about yet. Them niggas ain't produced no dogs. Well, blah 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 blah.
Listen, guys.
I'm like, damn.
I
for
gave her
real?
the opportunity to just leave Luna with me till her next litter dropped.
Yeah.
Like I said, she's a puppy. You can't breed her right now. You got to wait till she's of age. So just let her hang out with me. That's going to be my insurance that you're going to bring me this next litter.
Yeah.
I'll make a pick off that litter, and you can go on and take this one.
Yeah.
Her response was, so you just going to hold my puppy hostage? So whenever I got out that message, I said, she just named this dog. She just named this dog.
Yeah. Damn.
But you know, I respect everybody. Now, if y'all heard of me doing this with multiple people, then maybe I got a problem.
Yeah.
This is one instance where, you know, she was trying to get over on me.
Yeah.
And I done put in the work. I done gave your mom all these meds, took care of her. You have not paid me a red cent. So right now, I'm out all this money. The first puppy,
Yeah.
Alan, I took that dog for all her shots, checkups, everything before she went home.
Yeah. And I want homies to know, bro, these breeding and selling dogs not cheap, dog.
No.
It's not-
This shit
not
is
for
not
sure.
cheap,
And taking
bro.
care of these puppies is
It-
definitely
it's
not cheap.
Hey,
But you definitely gotta, like, when it comes to it, you gotta have a. You can't come to a whelper not expecting not to pay and get your dogs back.
like you drop them hoes
So
off, be like,
I'm getting the shirt made. It's gonna have this, and on the
Hey,
back, it's gonna have the model.
look, you need to get your shit in order. You hear me? Hey, well, we can't keep going any longer. You know what I'm saying? My man got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is the Bully Spitting Podcast. We know the vibes. If y'all want to leave anything, this is the time to do it.
I already know Stevie gonna clip me, man. But shout out to the happy birthday again, Stevie Dre, man. We got Southern Queen in the building, man. It's been a long time coming. We got to go on and wrap it up, man. Episode
46, Southern Queens, Lego.
signing out. Stevie gonna clip the shit out of me, boy. I already know it.
That was dope. That was dope.
Appreciate you coming out, Southern Queen.
I'm a dog on the beat, bully on. I'm a bully spitter, literally. My passenger seat got a bully on. Got a top dollar bitch. She 30, and she rich. If you ain't top off, you a bitch. We bout our ends, cut ends, split. I really cut ends when they split. Barbie in the act to keep a clip. Lambo, this is not a rental. I got hella bitches, need a kennel. I got hella bitches trying to breed. Big dog, nigga, need a leash. Doggy style, I'm a dog out. Single, never been in a doghouse. I'm a big dog, pet me gently. We'll fry your dog, he Frenchy. Got your bitch in heat, I'm a stud. Your little bitch is weak, look like pug. Spin, then leave her, air out your bud. Golden retriever, no air bud. Pockets look like big X, but these clippers don't